This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, injury after house fire, scam alert, Washington man behind bars after hoax farce. Kurt Guxell will be at my sports, and our WJTS Informed segment continues. All to come on WJTS TV News. Good evening. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. One person was reported injured after a Boonville house fire. At around 11 p.m. Tuesday night, a fire started at a home on South Brown Chapel Road in Boonville. When Boonville Fire Department arrived on scene, they reportedly saw smoke coming from inside the house. When firefighters made their way inside, the fire then broke out. Firefighters took 25 minutes to put out the fire. A man and woman were home when the fire started. The man was reported injured in the fire, but left the scene before fire crews arrived. The Dubois County Sheriff's Office is warning residents of scam callers posing as sheriff deputies. The Dubois County Sheriff's Office has been made aware that residents are getting scam phone calls from a Petersburg, Indiana cell phone number of 812-789-4001. The person is identifying as an investigator from the Sheriff's Office and requesting the person pay for a warrant or fine. This is a scam. As always, never give out any personal information over the phone or pay money to anyone who contacts you via telephone. A Washington man was arrested Monday after starting a hoax that caused police to scramble for hours and have the city in distress. On Monday, 23-year-old Malik Wagner of Washington called 911 stating that he was a woman being held at gunpoint in an aisle at the local Walmart. However, when police arrived to the supercenter, they didn't find anyone being held at gunpoint even after reviewing the store's security footage. Police then investigated the community and did research on the phone used. It took several hours, but eventually was able to be tracked to Wagner. Wagner was taken into custody without incident. Police believe he called in the hoax to avoid being found on an active warrant against him. Wagner was arrested on both the warrant and on the charges of false informing. A Jasper Street is closing Thursday morning for road work. The Jasper Street Department is closing West 15th Street between Newton and Kundeck Streets for storm sewer replacement. This closing is in effect from 8 a.m. Thursday, December 5th until 4 p.m. Friday, December 6th. This closure will proceed barring inclement weather or any other unforeseen events. Officials are taking the first step of recanvassing next week for the Tell City mayor election. A hearing about how to proceed in this process takes place on December 10th in the Perry County Circuit Court. Incumbent Republican Jim Adams filed papers with the state asking for a recanvassing of votes. On election night, totals show Adams losing to Democrat Chris Cale by 2 votes. Cale says he is open to the recount request. St. Meinrad has a new planned giving and foundation relations director. Michael Shumway took over the role at the Development Office of St. Meinrad Archabbey and its Seminary School of Theology on November 18th. While in this position, Shumway will administer a comprehensive program of planned giving. He will identify, cultivate, and solicit major gifts and be responsible for helping to build foundation relations to support St. Meinrad's various programs. Shumway holds a bachelor's degree in finance and accounting from Spalding University. He earned a certificate fundraising executive credential in 1996 and has defended recertification every 3 years since then. After graduating from St. Meinrad's Permanent Deacon program in 2016 and was ordained on August 20th that same year. He currently serves as deacon at St. Joseph Parish in Louisville, Kentucky. He is also an auditor and advocate for the Metropolitan Tribunal for the Archdiocese of Louisville. He and his wife Charlotte live in Crestwood, Kentucky. Vincennes University Jasper campus is sponsoring its 19th annual Mitten Tree. TriCap is distributing all donations to underprivileged families in the area this holiday season. You can donate new mittens, gloves, hats, and scarves for children and adults to the holiday tree in the lobby of the VU Jasper Administration Building. Donations will be accepted until December 20th. The lobby is open from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If you need more information, contact Jim McFall at 812-481-5909. After a series of heavy rainfall last week, there are now 9 roads currently closed in Dubois County due to flooding. The list of roads closed can be found on our website, WJTS.tv. If you come across a closed road due to flooding, do not try and pass through it, as it can cause serious injury or death. Remember, turn around, don't drown. Radius, Indiana hosted the region's first economic development course yesterday for elected officials at the French Lick Resort Meeting and Events Center. Around 50 incumbent and newly elected officials from all 8 Radius, Indiana counties, as well as representatives from Clark, Floyd, Knox, Monroe, Morgan, Owen, and Vanderburgh counties, all took part in the inaugural event. Radius created this one-day seminar to specifically target the needs of elected officials as an extension of its annual Economic Development of Community Leaders program. Attendees had the chance to get insight and strategies from experts across the state in areas including site development with Chelsea Mans of Mans Consulting, workforce with Jim Plump of Jackson County Industrial Development Corporation, incentives with Matt Eckerly of Baker Tilly, business retention and expansion marketing and branding with Jason Hester of Greater Columbus Economic Development Corporation, entrepreneurship, small business with Courtney Zog, Plaka and Associates, organization board structure development with Wendy Dant Chesser of One Southern Indiana, Vectran, Smithville Fiber, Indiana Municipal Power Agency, Duke Energy, and Hoosier Energy co-sponsored a panel discussion during the lunch hour. Thanks to these regional utility partners, Radius was able to offer the program to elected officials for free. NextAct Incorporated organization that operates the historic Astra Theater in downtown Jasper has launched its 3rd annual season ticket, membership, and sponsorship campaign. Since 2014, NextAct's mission has been to foster, engage, and create cultural and artistic opportunities and awareness in Dubois County. They've done that by endowing, purchasing, and renovating the theater that now regularly hosts programming including concerts, comedians, movies. The Astra Theater is run completely by volunteers and depends on charitable contributions to reach its mission. This year's campaign includes business sponsorship opportunities that allow for title recognition and include season tickets to events. Additionally, individuals may contribute $50 for recognition on pre-show slides at Astra events, $100 for an appetizer a week with purchase of 2 entrees at Pub and Grub, $200 to get a bagel and coffee each month at Azura Cafe and Grill, $500 includes all of the previous incentives, plus free popcorn and drink at all NextAct events. $1,000 adds a custom 2-day message on Astra Marquee, and $2,000 also gets a free private rental of the Astra Theater. In addition, the season tickets for 2020 are a much improved process. Tickets may be purchased online for $300, where individuals can pick 2 seats that will be reserved for them for each show of the season. The season will include 6 concerts, 6 movies, and 2 comedians. Questions may be directed to the NextAct board at 812-566-1935 or info@thenextact.org. Stay tuned. Weather, sports, and our WJTS Informed segment are coming up next on 18 WJTS.